Today I want to share something so profound about how you use your leg action and how it trades off against your arms and controlling the handle path to make you the golfer that you've always longed to be. Controlling the circle is about controlling impact, and I'm going to show you how.
You've hit it down the middle of the fairway, you got yourself a perfect lie. You're staring at the green and oh my God, you hit it fat. Ground first. Your friends scream over. You kept your head down too long. You lifted your head up. Oh my goodness. The range of ingredients as to why you just hit the golf ball fat could be varied. All you do know is that you didn't get the ball first. Now, many people think about keeping their chin up, thinking about a spike through their chin, through strike. But I want to give you some real definitive answers as to why you are misstriking the golf ball and hitting the ground first. Ultimately, when we set up to the golf ball, that circle at that point is set. Now, if you have the club hovering behind the golf ball, you really have a sense of where the bottom of the golf swing is. And when I mean the bottom of the golf swing, I mean how high the circle is above the floor. Now, we've got a few ingredients that changes the height of that circle. Number one, if I bend my knees through strike, I am lowering everything into the ground. It's that simple. If I straighten my legs, I'm going to lift the circle up. So the leg action through strike is the first thing you want to try. And a simple way of doing it is just getting yourself to make some little swings. And as you're striking the ground, I just want you to lengthen your legs. I want you to push both of your legs straight and feel what it does to your golf swing. And as you're pushing your legs up, what you're then going to start to feel is that you're going to feel like you might miss the ground. That's handy. When you then start to miss the ground, all I want you to then start to do is start to push your arms away. So almost the length that you're pushing your legs to, you're going to completely offset it with the length of your arms. And now all of a sudden, you have this push sensation between your legs and your arms. And at that point, just brush a few shots away. So you're going to straighten your legs and strike the golf ball. And what you'll feel almost immediately is your body trying to pull itself into forward bend. If you're pushing your arms against your leg length. Then what I want you to do is think about the structure that you're going to push your arms off. And what I mean by that is, imagine getting yourself on a pull-up bar and hanging from the ceiling. I want you to imagine the pull-up bar is your spine. Your spine is set. That pull-up bar is bolted to the ceiling. Your posture is bolted in shape. Now we can rotate around that posture, but what I don't want to happen is that when you hang your arms off of your shoulders in the same way when you hang off the pull-up bar, what I don't want to happen is your upper body to give way. We certainly don't want the pull-up bar coming off of the ceiling. So as I'm just pushing down, what I now want you to do is just stand up a little bit and just push your arms away from your chest. And as you push your arms away from your chest, you're feeling your back going into a little bit of extension. And at that point, now you've got the sensation that you can push off of your spine without your spine changing its height. So we've got some torsion in our legs, some length in our legs, and we've got some push away with our spine. That will then fire up your arms. So now you've got the feeling that you can actually lengthen your arms through strike, keep your back straight through strike, and because of those two ingredients, you actually start feeling like you could reach out for the golf ball without the sense of getting the ground, which ultimately, when you're striking the ball fat, it feels like the ground is coming to you. Here's the kicker. Here is the really exciting ingredient, that the more I push that grip underneath me, look what it's going to do with the club head. It's going to start to kick the club head back at me so that I actually get more angle of attack. So I've got the spine, I've got my legs, and I've got my arms all starting to fire together to give me a sensation of how I can get just the golf ball and not the ground. And look at the angles of attack that I'm creating here. Typical. It was 4.3 the shot before. The angle of attack that I'm creating and the lovely little clip that I'm making to control the base of the circle, because that's what this is all about, controlling the base of the circle. Unfortunately, and wouldn't it be nice, that my head controls the height of the circle. Nodding dog, baby. So this mechanism, that the length of the legs, the spine, almost rigidity, the feeling of how you could push your arms off a really nice shape of spine without it being corrupted. Once you've done that a few times, you can now get yourself swinging through shots where you feel like you've got your arms just a little bit longer, you've got your legs feeling a little bit straighter, and it all feels like it's coming off of a spine that's a little bit taller. So as you hit these shots, it feels like I'm going taller with my spine, longer with my legs, longer with my arms, and it's almost like I'm pulling the strings of the guitar more and more taut so that I get a finer tune. One that you might hear in the corner of Mrs. Miggins's pie shop, that waft of beautiful pies. Sorry, I just drifted away there. So get the feeling of how those arms can push off of your chest, how your leg length, oh, look at that little baby fade, off of your chest, the length of your legs through strike that give you that feeling that you can really sense some real explosion through strike that can give you that angle of attack that everyone deserves. Don't forget though, you've got to have yourself a good grip. You know where to go, baby. Head right up there. That grip video is the grip video for all time. Hopefully.
If you're tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf gloves, head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are gloves trusted by tour players and elite amateurs alike. Use my code GOODCOACHING to receive 10% off your next order. Go try them out. You won't be disappointed.
This has given you some insights into how to overcome some poor striking, the fat shot. Thanks for watching. Do consider subscribing while you're here. And that, my friends,